slate of candidates across the board. And let me tell you, I was talking to a reporter today from USA, and I know the Phillies, but I gotta tell you, and she said, why do you think, this is her question, why do you think so many people that are supporting Shapiro are switching to Oz? And I said, one word, Fetterman. She said, what? I said, did you read? And so I'm telling you, we're on a swing, we're gonna win this whole ticket. We are going to win this entire ticket, make no mistake. It's coming. The Republicans that were sitting out there saying, oh, I don't know, are home. And because of them, we're going to win. And I know we have some of our local candidates here tonight. I know Frank Farry, who's running for Senate, is here. Frank's coming up to say something. Come on, we got a new senator up here, guys. Show them how Northampton welcomes their senator.
Thanks, Pat. Thank you, Dave and Vince. I'll be very brief. I learned if you ever spoke before dinner, you want to be brief because you're between the people on dinner, and we know we're between the people in the Phillies game. But I just want to thank the committee and the folks that are here for all of your efforts moving forward. We're working real hard. We have almost 2.5 weeks left. But you know, between the fundraising and the door knocking and the lit dropping and putting the signs out, we couldn't do it without you. So we have a great slate of House candidates and Senate candidates here in Bucks County. We need you to talk to your friends, your family, your neighbors, help drive out that vote, which is what Pat was touching on, and I think we're going to have a really, really good November 8th. So thank you, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you. It's going to be nice to say Senator Farry. Running for the state rep, as you know, they did a crazy redistricting, and a lot of the seats got all torn apart, and you have a new district configuration also. But you have a great candidate running, someone many of you know. She's one of your Council Rock school board members. Please give a warm welcome to Kristin Marcell.
Thank you so much for the kind introduction. I want to be brief because I also don't want to keep people from the various things that we need to do this evening. But I wanted to just take a quick moment to thank Frank and Megan and Wendy for really helping me for many months. It's been quite a journey so far, so I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank them for all the guidance that they've given me. I also wanted to quickly just thank all the committee members and all of you. There's so many people in Northampton that have been absolutely amazing and so supportive, and so I really just want to make sure that before we head into election day that you know how much gratitude I have. I know that when I'm getting up when it's like dark 30 and very cold and dark on election day, that I have so many people behind me, and so many of those people are in this room tonight. And so I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm looking forward to a very successful election day. Thank you.
And then also, this is someone who's been our congressman for a while. That did not change, thank God. They couldn't redistrict him away. Please give a warm welcome to our Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick.
Good evening, everybody. I spoke to Kevin McCarthy yesterday morning at 8 a.m. because he's zipping north, west, east, and south all over America. And he's been telling me, and Kevin always shoots it straight. We've seen about a 2.5-point tick in our direction on the generic ballot. That may not seem a lot, but it's actually huge. Because when the Republicans are even on the generic ballot, that's usually a very good sign. We're used to being down, because we always outperform it by about 2 points. Right now, the generic ballot is precisely where it was at in 2010. If you can believe that or not. Generic ballot is when they poll across and they just ask, are you going to vote for a Republican or Democrat candidate, keeping the names off. That's a generic ballot. It's a very good number. So, as you all know, we saw a seeding of the numbers probably about 2 months ago. That's really starting to tick back. And I'm telling all the candidates, whatever you're polling at now, expect to do about 3 points better, because at this point in 2018, we were up about 7 points. We ended up winning by 2.5 against Scott Wallace, that's socialist, as you may remember. Because when the tailwind, when you're in our situation, kicks up late, the headwind for the Democrats is going to kick up late, and that's going to happen. So we're projecting, hopefully, between a 22 and 25 seat pickup, which would be really, really huge in the House. The Senate race, the U.S. Senate is literally, I believe, going to come down to Pennsylvania. I really believe that. And Oz is neck and neck right now. So we want to win both chambers, not just one. Oz will be here in Bucks County on November 1st. He'll be at the Cornwell's Firehouse. I will be there. You will be there. We want everyone to be there. We want to give him a warm Bucks County welcome. It's going to be his final push down the stretch. The balance of power in the U.S. Senate could come down to that race. And those two candidates could not be more diametrically opposed. We cannot let John Fetterman win that race. All right? God bless you guys. Thanks.
I think that's all the candidates, but let's give it to, you can't talk, but
So it wouldn't be a pre-election day event without a speech from our chair. I would do it if I had a voice, but she does it even better. Please, Pat, tell them why they need to come out on election day and what they need to do with their family and friends.
my pleasure. I give this talk because it's from my heart. Let me tell you something, folks. This country, and I mean this, how many times have you heard a politician say, this is the most important election in our lifetime? A few, right? This is. Our country, I said this to, I was talking to Ann's Choice the other morning, and Brian was there. I told him, this is a choice between liberties and freedoms or being under the thumb of government. Because they've taken away every liberty we have. They try to tell us where our kids can go to school, Megan, right? What they can wear. What's going on here? When did we lose control? January 20th, a few years ago. But now we can do something about it. Now we can. We can't vote for that guy or vote him out. But we can put a senator in there that will fight for us and join the other senators, because I'm telling you, it's nationwide. J.D. Vance, they're all seeing an uptick. People are starting to think and say, oh my goodness, look what they're doing. And look at our governor, King Tom. Close schools, do this, Act 77, no problem, I'll change it. We need a governor that's going to be there for us, that when our guys get there and give them a bill that helps us, it gets signed and not vetoed. So it's up to us. Brian, Kristin, Frank, Memenas, and Doug Mastriano, they can't do another blessed thing. They're working as hard as they can do, but they need every one of you. It's up to us, truly. It's up to us. Now I know people, you all here are going to vote. You wouldn't come out here, you wouldn't come support this event if you didn't care. But you have friends, you have family. I just talked to someone personally, a cousin, whose son is away at school. And she said, oh, well, I'm not even going to bother. I said, oh, yes, you are if you're ever going to step in my house again. I did. She said, what, it's not important? Excuse me? Get on the phone. Tell your neighbors. Do you know what? I've never gotten hit for talking about politics. I may get an ugly look once in a while, but I'm so bashful and shy, as you know. I'll tell anybody. Your future, your liberties are at stake in this election. We're either going to continue with this, I can't even say this man in the White House, and he's going to have a Senate and a House that he can play with like he is now. Or we in Pennsylvania will send him a message that he'll hear in his tone-deaf ears. We don't like what you're doing to our country. And it stops now. Let's get out there and win, guys. It's a big election. We're counting with you. Tell your neighbors. And it's not too late for absentee ballots. I just sent 3 today to 3 college kids. There's a link we can give you. If you don't have it, Phil, you can go right on your phone and they can get the application. Please, don't let us down. Okay, you know what? I'm so sorry. I missed a candidate. My bad. I didn't know you had part of this district, Joe. Please, Joe Hogan. Oh, North, I am so sorry, Joe. Oh my God, Joe had 3 districts in Northampton and I totally forgot. Mea culpa. Thank God somebody got a hold of me before it's over. Please give him a big warm welcome because I messed up. Thank you, neighbor.
So I can't follow up after that, so I'm going to keep this really short. We have a great team right now in all of Bucks County, but I'm going to quote the president here right now with 2 words. Let's go Phillies.
That's a reason enough to vote for that guy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So my voice sounds a lot worse than it